What's going on, guys? Welcome to our new rebuild series in FM22. After finishing off with Barcelona, we had our success of winning 3 La Ligas in a row, then capping off with a Champions League win. And yes, I just got a haircut today, so looking a bit cleaner on the sides. And from my last upload in the Journeyman, I was saying, I'm about to go away to see my family. They're in another state, so I'm going away from home, and I'll be back after Christmas, on Boxing Day. So there'll be maybe a couple days without a video. I thought we'll get this one out there to you guys to maybe give me some feedback to when I get back, how to rebuild this Juventus team, and we will get into the details and why I chose Juventus. I mean, they seem to be struggling. Obviously, it's more than just losing Cristiano Ronaldo, but that was a significant player that has just departed their club, came back to England, playing for Man United. But yeah, it makes it interesting. If Juventus were doing well this year, kind of like what they expect, so that's, if I don't do too well, we could get sacked, then rebuilding would definitely not go to plan. But how they're doing in real life, struggling, they're a bit outside of the top 4 as well. So there definitely needs there needs to be some improvements in the squad. So yeah, let's just get into it. And just to reiterate there, taking over, media prediction first, that's instant success we need, really. So if it's not a short rebuild, it's going to be no rebuild. If we do too bad, we might get sacked. And the minimum, obviously, the big focus is Champions League. That's when it seals the rebuild. But semi-final, that's what I mean. You don't reach these things, you get sacked. So it's definitely where we need to spend some money. So hopefully that is actually there. Good finances. And okay, FM, my haircut wasn't that extreme. I just went, I continued. I didn't bother about the appearance. So we just continued. So I'm going right into what I was wondering. Oh shit. Oh my God. I didn't realize that's not, you see 16 million there, but no, that's not 16 million because you need a wage. We can't even adjust it as well. You have to agree that, but you know what that's going to be like 10 million or something. So there's not going to be a game-changing signing in the first season unless you go hard with transfers, selling your own. And you got your non-EUs, players in the last year of it might end up being a few. We don't know how things are going to go. You got Cuadrado getting older. Dybala's one. Oh my God, Dybala, there's no interest in signing. Well, that should be fair because I've seen him be available on approach to sign on a pre-contract. So I mean, if it happens in other saves, it's an really intriguing. I thought it was an intriguing save to do. Continue the rebuild series. Do want with Juventus now, but there's more reasons opening up now. The transfer budget, arguably your best. After Ronaldo leaves, now your next best player doesn't want to be at the club. That makes it real trouble. We just accept our visions. And then, tactically, I don't like tactics my first thing to do, honestly, guys. So I just do create my own style. And we're probably going to change this. We'll leave it at 3-5-2 for now. I'm probably not going to play that. I'm probably going to look to, switch up my... I haven't even analyzed the squad yet. How can... you shouldn't be must respond. Okay, there you go. That shouldn't be a must as your first thing. Must respond should be, introduce yourselves to the players and analyze, how your team is looking. But there's going to be a lot of that. And one thing immediately we are going to do, you can see some players, what we would do if we go not at club, essentially that ticks off players out on loan. You could say, I'm just used to doing that. That's what I'll do. But this is, these are the players at the team, and that's not a bad squad. It's probably going to be a case where it's not going to be a Champions League winning squad. We don't want to win Champions League first season anyway. That it wouldn't be rebuilding. It would be just having success with the current squad. It would be pretty hard. Let's take a look. Look at ability. What's that? 4 players that are 4-star. Bonucci, who's 34. 2 of these guys are over 30 and easily, not just hit 30 as well. This is massive rebuild opportunities. So, I hope you guys like the idea with doing with Juventus. I feel it is, needed out of top clubs. And, again, forget about their abilities. You got Chiellini there. Look how many of these first-team players are third. Danilo would be first team at right back. You got Alexandro is third. Wow, he's... We're all getting older. I'm 30 as well. if you can't tell by the hairline. Aaron Rams, like everyone's getting Szczesny 31. Okay, that's a backup goalkeeper, so don't treat him as much because he's just backup. But Cuadrado as well. Well, I guess it's either Danilo or Cuadrado that's going to be right back, so he can push up to a wing. But anyway, 2 centre backs. You know Juve, Chiellini and Bonucci. How long have they been around at Juve, like as their main centre halves? So if we just sort by position again, De Ligt is the saviour there. Hopefully he doesn't want to leave. Then you got Rugani, he's never really made it to the level you'd say to replace those 2 older guys. He's okay, but yeah, he's not that level. So there's a lot to be done, but is there financial? Is there... Whose value? De Ligt, like, do you want money? Do you want your best young talent? Like, we just talked about the situations of the centre-backs. There's 2 things you could do. Sell him, get money, or you could use him as a key post. It would be silly to want to sell him, but we're trying to analyse who has money in him. Same with Kulusevski, 21, and then he's that guy. Let's take a look at his attributes as well so we can get a feel. Yeah, he's really strong, can play multiple positions as well. So, yeah, you would do a lot. You could do a lot with him anyway. McKennie, let's take a look at McKennie. Yeah, pretty good. American, of course. 4-star potential. At 22 will grow a bit more. I like his well-rounded. Like each area is solid. Technically, maybe a little bit on the weaker side, but hopefully progresses a little bit more. Consider his age, but mentally, physicals, yeah, they are good. You got Locatelli, but you get the senses. This really needs. It really does. If we look at the left back, well, yeah, Alexandra at 30. You got to. If we're planning beyond, if we say, yeah, Champions League's not going to be this season. Yeah, you'd almost be thinking, unless he's got incredible natural fitness, he's got 16. If we think about reaching it in 2 or 3, maybe 4 seasons, he could still be around, but he would be declining a little bit, even though natural fitness is strong. And Luca Pellegrini is one that starts listed as well. I see why. So these are the guys you'd probably agree with. And again, his guide value, 2.1 million? Like, that's reasonable. Like, it's nothing significant, but you're just thinking, how much are we going to generate, off these players? And yeah, we saw by the value again. I just want to see who, out of anyone who, okay, if we go by lower abilities, and then we'll have our eyes over here. This guy's injured, foreign. That's annoying. Yeah, you put hopes on him. He's only 19. I think he was really good in FM21. I'm not sure about that potential. If it was 5 stars, I'd be confident that he would reach the heights as he was in FM21, but have to see how I saw him in a lot of saves, I'll tell you what. But yeah, we're just sorting by the ability, sort by ability, but from worst to best. And then we're just putting our eyes over here to see if there's some sort of value in any of these guys. Bentancur, now we're on to the 3 stars. Do you consider... Because our money is a situation right now. We're not rebuilding. Like, yeah, we want to make signings, right? We need something to work with. So, yeah, we got to take a look here. Maybe it has to be someone like a Rodrigo Bentancur, he looks good. He doesn't look like a player you want to sell, but you got to look. We want to be rebuilding. We want to be rebuilding the team. So there's definitely something that's going to happen. That's why I said this first episode to analyze where we're really at. Not the greatest potentials in those guys. You take a look at the B team as well. I don't expect... Okay, we're going to have to update this. We'll just go into the general info for now. Just see the values. And, I mean, yeah, if they're younger players that are good, you want to keep them around. Marley Aki, young winger. Will be interesting to see how he develops, but... Yeah, man. We're not going to continue too long. Can we do it now or no? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just had to accept the budgets and all that, the expectations. I said 10 million as my reaction. We do drop it down to that. And yeah, I like to see my prediction was right there, where it was a good balance. 10 million I thought it would be. And of course, Moyes, Kien, he's going to be joining permanently, so there's something exciting about that. There's some of these guys, the 4-star potential. I'm wanting him to be 5, but he doesn't look bad already, man. So physical. Like, he's really quick, and even his strength is not the worst as well. I say not the worst, it's 15. That's quite good considering what his pace is like. Forget his ability. I think that could quickly get up to that 4-star just off performances of what I think his attributes look like right now. So, That's because it's based on players at the club. If Dybala's 4-star, and, you know, he put him attacking midfielder, striker. So, yeah, I'm already thinking about how we're going to set up. I'm just thinking what we're going to do with the money. We might take a quick look at the market and see. Right now we got our positions. And I'm thinking Alexandro, left back. I think if we sell Pellegrini, maybe a younger talent. And then, you know, Danilo, and I'd probably want to focus on right back. I'm not sure about Cuadrado. No, his natural fitness is definitely good. He hasn't got the highest defensive ability, but yeah, going forward, he's very, very good. So we keep that in mind. Aging fullbacks have a lot of like high natural fitness attributes. So yeah, I think they're not the immediate change. Arthur injured 2 to 3 months. Aging Aaron Ramsey. I think there would be, even Rabiot as well. He's 26 now. Remember he had like, a few years back, he had potential. Balanced. I think the guys that are rated 3-star are not bad for 3-star ability. But I think actually I've had a proper think. Like, Chiesa, sure. Chiesa's good. He's still on loan for Fiorentina. So after 16 matches, 0 played. Yeah, obviously, you haven't started the season. 34 mil. I'd pay that for Chiesa. That's a bargain. Yeah, even look at his guide value. So you just, play him, which we would intend to do. But outside of him, and you got Kulusevski as well. He's on the right side. You want versatility. You want some versatility there. Because there's not a whole lot else, is there? Bernardeschi. So we're taking a look at is he one? I don't like the look of... He's only 10 million worth though, but 120k? He starts listed. I promise, I didn't even notice that. I just saw his name and I'm like, oh, Bernardeschi, I know, not the greatest. Some mentals there, pretty weak. What I will be, I'll be offering him out. So let's say we can sell him around that 10 million, chuck another 10 mil with a bit, maybe a couple more, because then we, feed into the budget with, getting that freed up as well. I reckon we target a winger. So we're just taking a look at that. Maybe we'll take a look what's our initial, like the cards here. Damsgaard, I've seen him be signed before, and even when just searching for players myself, he could be around that price or he might just be a little bit above it. He would be a target, though. I think we can add him to the shortlist, most definitely. And we'll see if anyone else comes up that we're looking for. Brian Rodriguez, current ability, not quite there, but he might... It's interesting. I think I'd want to scout him heavily. Like, potentially Serie A standard. For that, that's value. But what we're looking for here is a signing that is going to be maybe good enough for rotation this year, but then also can grow. So, I get him on the short list, but reservations about him, his potential. Like, if you're getting a Serie A quality player eventually, which you like to think at 21 is not too far off, so I'm thinking this year has good development, but... Serie A quality player for under 10 mil, I say that's a bargain. Obviously, Mbappe, we're not even going to go there. For today, we'll go to the World, and that just updates. Again, a little tip. I say it in my videos sometimes, but if you're a newer viewer, you can do that, and then when you're done with scouting on the day or just searching, you can put it back. I don't go to putting it on none and then doing like that. We just leave it on Europe, but... Let me know. You can experiment with that if you want to, really. Only keep it to no package, and then when you want to start looking for players, you can put it, on the maximum. But anyway, that's what we'll be doing for now. What I want to see is transfer listed. That's more immediate, and we are in, we're in a tricky financial situation. Isco, 16 million. That could be value. But his wage, he probably would be, that won't end up being value in the end. But I just thought that transfer fee, not bad for his quality. Maybe not who we're looking for. There's some names here. 32 million for Tony Martial. Nah. You're not going there. You're not going 32 million for Tony Martial. 14 work rate. Phew, that's very generous. Gareth Bale. He wouldn't be a rebuilding signing, but if you want to go there, so it's not where we're heading. Dani Ceballos, but you go from a Real Madrid reject. That's what seeing. I thought at Arsenal he was decent. He's not bad. He's not bad for some value. 12.5. Inter's actually interested in him. Do you actually go there, or we got others in his way at the same ability? So there might, it's not. There's not always players at transfer listed. In case you just do slightly interested, someone else might pop up, but nah. One thing you can obviously do, you can go to transfers, ask your director of football. We'll do for both. So look for a transfer over for a left winger. Diaz, their prices are not in our range. Rafa, if anyone, but he would probably blow our budget completely. Like, you might 28, nah. We'll definitely go searching for, when we search for younger players, we look in the age range, maybe 19 to 23, not like 16, 17-year-olds, because they're not first-team ability. Those are the kind of rebuild signings I look for. Okay. Any of these guys? No. You just can't go there. So that didn't really help out too much. Either a left winger or a right winger. Like, I feel like that's within my... Like, we got a 3-5-2, but I really think, yeah, I'm going to stick... Having someone that could play left mid and right mid as well, we'd consider that. But, yeah, I really think we got to play with wingers. I'm not liking the three... We already talked about the left backs and right backs anyway, so I'm not looking at... I wouldn't want them to be our wing. Yeah, I have my opinions on 3-5-2, and yeah, having your wing backs as your wingers. Nah, that's not me. For me, your wingers have to be some of your most like dangerous goal scoring players, and yeah, that's just me. And then we're gonna take a look. We'll go midfield roles. I don't know how popular. See, I think I could do maybe some tip videos and something like this. How I search for players. I just feel like the experienced people would, oh yeah, this is an obvious thing. We don't need to know about this. But there might be some people that don't do this to find players or don't know about it. So yeah, I'm always wondering about that. And we might up that. Yeah, by 1, and then we'll reduce... Ooh, okay, there's a few guys there, but we're looking at ages. There's a Nuno Santos who's valuable. And always, like, rebuild signings don't necessarily have to be someone that's young with potential. It's improving the team, and he would be adding depth as a winger, and I think at that value, get him, well, if you can sneak him for 15 million, the versatility he has in him as well. I'm not even considering you could train him and he could be left back. No, you're not playing this guy left back, and if for whatever reason I find myself in a formation with like playing left mids and right mids, he'd fit he'd fit both. That's why I love searching that way, because he could end up playing like he's probably more left mid, to be honest, or at least a winger, not inside forward, because he's weak on his right side unless you train him on the opposite side. So he definitely gets on the short list. We'll do him for a year. Yeah, we look to get a fully scout. But then what I do here, I lower this, and I see if any younger guys come up. Oh, there definitely is now. If you sort by age, Mbappe is younger than all these guys. Wow. That says a lot. Doesn't that say a lot? Wow. Obviously, they're balanced players. I'm not trying to say all those other guys, if we go to 13 and 14, Mbappe goes away. I'm not trying to say these guys are better than Mbappe. Kinda. But this is how you get, you find... You could say Rafinha, but, we'll need to maybe sell another player for value. So, if we do, he's on the radar. Get a scout in there, and make sure we do it. Yeah. So, maybe you get another... He's a real consideration. Can play on both sides. At least he doesn't have a weak foot, like where it's weak. Right foot reasonable, and you can train it. And then it could be even better, the next level up from reasonable. So, yeah... Real consideration. But I want to see, or at least I want to show you where you could maybe see some youngsters. Like, maybe, here we go. Trincao, maybe not exactly. We actually had him at Barcelona. Yeah. This is where some wonder kids come into it. And you take a look at their values. Ooh, so you look at him. Not bad at all. Again, value really coming into play. He is cheaper than Rafinha. Is he better? Don't know. I don't feel his ability is that different, but he's weak on his left side. But for me, that's a perfect left wing, right inside forward, and can deputize as a striker. I mean, he looks very nice, and it looks like he's been in the French setup in the under-21s. how far is he off getting the senior team though now? So yeah, to remember him, get him on the short list. But yeah, I thought we would do a little bit of scouting, or the video would be too short, introductory episode. But yeah, if you want to know how we're doing these rebuilds, guys, episode 1 of the season in these rebuilds, well, first season, yeah, we do like a review of the squad, and then we go up to January, and then we give a review of all the results up to January, how everything's looking, maybe any potential signings we make in January, and then we'll go up to the youth intake, especially in the first few seasons. If we're getting really, really close to a success, and we're really happy with the squad, and we see a Champions League final win, say within 2 seasons, youth intake players not really relevant. But first couple seasons, if our team is not really coming along the way we expected, and those first 2 seasons, you get it, youth intake guys, and they start to become 17, 18, 19, high quality ones. They get in the first team. Let's see the ages right here. Yeah, what if there's someone like around like 19? Okay, there's no 20-year-olds. You get the kind of point I'm trying to make, though. Really good talents. They could be good by 18, 19. First team quality anyway. So, and then we would go to the end of the season, give the roundup, and the year whenever we make the Champions League final, we continue to that. So then second season, first episode, it'll be very similar. We'll give you updates with the transfers, and we'll play a first game of the season. The difference is because we're just start of the preseason loading up the save. So don't forget, have about 10 million to spend. Maybe you guys, as I said, I'll be going away. Literally tomorrow, I'll be on the plane going to visit my mum. And spend time with family up until Boxing Day. And then I'll be back to continue with the FM videos. I'll have maybe like a Merry Christmas video going up, just to talk about the channel a little bit, and just generally say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year type stuff. So hopefully you enjoy it, and the content to be coming from 2022 ahead. We'll go hard with FM. I'll be getting the streams back going on Twitch as well. I've been December's really, really busy for me. A lot of family stuff and all that. Yeah, gotta love it. But I'll be getting back on Twitch and doing a save over there. So all day, majority of the day, every day, doing FM stuff. So I'm excited to what we're doing. Again, I'll talk about more maybe in an update video, in that Merry Christmas video. So we'll just give a general update, not too much, but hopefully you guys will enjoy this rebuild with Juventus, our second one for the year. In a rebuild for FM22. So give me some suggestions. Who could go out? Who could come in? I'll have a few days of wondering what we will do, and figuring it out. So I literally have it on my phone, like Football Manager, like the mobile game. I'll literally load up a save with Juventus on it, and then I'll be trying to figure out who I'm gonna make my moves. That's me on holiday, still playing FM. That's kind of like planning more so. But anyway, leave a thumbs up on the video, and I'll see you guys next time.